if we need to add two mixed numbers like we have here, the key is adding the whole numbers and then adding the fractions separately. So what I would look at it, okay, I'm going to add 3 and 2. That gives me 5. And then I'm going to add my fractions separately. 1 over 7 plus 3 over 7. Remember, once the denominators are the same, all we do is we add the tops. So 1 over 7 plus 3 over 7 gives me 4 over 7. So my end answer for a problem like this is 5 and 4 over 7. But what if our problem is something like this? In this case, it's the same idea. The same idea, we are going to add the whole numbers by themselves, and then we're going to add the fractions by themselves. So the whole numbers 2 and 1, we're going to add them, and then we're going to add the fractions 1/4 and 1/2. But if we notice that our denominators are different, the first thing that we should do is make sure that our denominators are the same. If we have to do that, what we need to do is say the timetables of 2 and 4, and the first number that we come across in our timetables, that is what our denominators will be. So if I say my timetables for 2 and 4, the first number I will run into that is in both of them is actually 4. So I can rewrite my problem like this. 2 and 1 over 4 plus 1 and something over 4. I ask myself, if I'm changing 1/2 to something over 4, to get the 2 to be a 4, I would have to multiply by 2. This means I multiply the numerator by the same 2. So I get this. Notice that 2 over 4 is the same thing as 1 over 2. So now that my denominators are the same, I can go ahead and do my addition exactly the same way like I did a while ago. So add my whole numbers, 2 and 1, that gives me 3. And add my fractions separately. 1/4 plus 2 over 4 gives me 3 over 4. That is the idea when you are adding mixed numbers. Add the whole numbers by themselves, add the fractions by themselves, and that will give you your answer. But remember, you need to be able to add a fraction properly first before you can do problems where you are adding mixed numbers.